To get the most out of my martial arts workouts, I would often use a stopwatch to compare the time I was actually moving to the total time I spent at the dojo. Though my best was 55 minutes out of 1 hour, with the remaining time spent trying to catch my breath, I have been consistently keeping my workouts, along with the classes I teach, at around 50 minutes of movement out of each hour for the past 20 years. Needless to say that using a stopwatch in this manner is not just grueling, but an eye-opener. In fact, it once made me quite skeptical about those who say,
"I just spent 2 hours at the gym."
It made me wonder exactly how much time out of those 2 hours was actually spent exercising. So one day years ago, when I taught martial arts at a local fitness center, I decided to find out. With my stopwatch in hand, I timed 3 people over 3 days for 1 hour. 2 were using Nautilus machines and the third free weights. My goal was to see how much actual exercise was being accomplished. This, of course, did not include any rest time between exercises or any frivolous stretching or cool-down procedures unless they were actual, focused, disciplined movements that amounted to countable sets. When the study was complete, I was surprised to find that the actual average exercise time was between 7 and 10 minutes out of 1 hour. Now, I'm sure that there are those who could argue that
it's not the time you put into it, but what you put into the time.
Although that may be true for training systems that encompass an equality of aerobic, anaerobic, isometric, and plyometric movement, such as gymnastics or traditional martial arts, it is not true for many gym-related activities, such as Nautilus machines or free weights. Treadmills, stair climbers, and stationary bikes, however, do fare better on the stopwatch scale, starting with an average of 20 minutes out of an hour. However, the workouts focus primarily on the lower extremities and tend to be moderately paced. Even so, the recommended workout time for decent cardiovascular health is 150 minutes per week. That's 21.5 minutes of movement each day for 7 days. Now, in considering that the average person only works out 3 days, that's a total of 63 minutes per week, barely longer than what is achieved during a single 1-hour class at my school.